Welcome to my 2019-2020 NFL Playoffs full predictions. And I'm going to be doing the whole bracket here today. So yes, I could be completely wrong after the end of the wild card game, but that's just part of the fun of it. I come back in the end and I see that I was an idiot when I made my picks. But yeah, we're not doing this round by round. I'm just going to be doing the whole thing right now, and we'll see how much I get right. Yeah, let's get right into this. The first game we're going to be talking about is the AFC wild card between the 4th seeded NFC South champions, the Houston Texans, taking on the Buffalo Bills, who were the lead wild card team, the number 5 seed in the AFC. So I have some conflicting opinions with this one. See, the thing here is that I like Deshaun Watson a lot. I think he has the potential to be a top 5 quarterback in the league, to be honest. And I think he's really, really great. Now, what I don't think is really, really great is the fact that their wide receivers have been a little bit banged up. Hopkins, Fuller, Stills, they've all been a little bit injured this year, dealing with nagging injuries, which is a bit of a concern. I also don't like Bill O'Brien very much. He just seems like he's not necessarily sure of what he's doing, and he says, well, we have Deshaun Watson, that's good enough. Let's hope he does something here. And their offensive line has improved, though, but I still don't think it's that great. On the other hand, you've got the Buffalo Bills, who are pretty amazing because, well, their offense is all right. You know, it's been getting better throughout the season, but their defense is where it's at. So I don't know why I said amazing. They're a solid, pretty good team here. You know what? I know it's going to be tough since the Bills are going to be playing on the road in Houston. But I'm going to give this one to the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I know. It might be a little crazy, but I just don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to be enough just to power over this Bills defense. And I'm also not a big fan of the Houston defense. And, you know, Josh Allen can do some things. He's really fun to watch. Now we've got a team that is really not used to playing in the wild card, and we've got a team that is 9-7 every year, but looks like they're trying to complete an upset here. It's the number 3 seeded Patriots and the number 6 seeded Tennessee Titans. The last time these two teams played in the playoffs, I believe the Patriots literally destroyed them. I don't think that'll happen again. But I do think the Patriots are going to win this one. And here's why. The Patriots defense is still pretty dang solid. Like, they are really good. On the other hand, yes, I like Tennessee's offense. Yes, their defense can do some things. But I just can't pick against Bill Belichick. And I can't pick against Tom Brady in the playoffs. And in the playoffs, Tom Brady and Julian Edelman just become some different being of themselves. They become insane. And yeah, I'm still going to have to pick the Patriots here. And it's just the way it's got to be. Up next, we've got the 4-seed NFC East champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the 5-seed top wild card, the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm sorry, I'm not giving the Eagles much of a chance at all in this game. They have really not impressed me that much. They look like a team that's very scrappy, though. But the same can be said about the Seahawks, where they don't impress me very much when they're barely winning against teams like I don't know, but you know, they've won a lot of close games. Let's say the Bengals. They barely won that game. Yeah, they don't really impress me that much when they're playing against other teams, but then when I see them play against the Niners, then I get very, very scared. But look, the thing is that I'm sorry. I'm going to have to give this one to the Seahawks. I don't see them going home after that emotional game on Sunday Night Football against the Niners. And I'm not gonna bet against Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll very often, so I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks, as much as it pains me to say. Next up, we've got the Saints dominating the Vikings. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think the Vikings have any shot at winning this game. Kirk Cousins is not gonna show up, I'm sure. It's just bad. I'm sorry. The Vikings are getting steamrolled in this one. Now we're going to be talking about the divisional round, starting off with the Buffalo Bills taking on the juggernaut 14-2 Baltimore Ravens. And I know that Buffalo has a pretty good run defense. They've got a pretty good defense overall. I just don't think they'll be able to stop Lamar Jackson. They have played before this year. And I do like Sean McDermott as a coach, but I'm going to give this one to John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson and that high-powered offense and that pretty damn good defense. Up next, we're going to be talking about the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New England Patriots. This is a rematch of last year's amazing AFC Championship game where Dee Ford was offside for the Chiefs. And there was a questionable roughing the passer penalty on Chris Jones. Anyways, I'm sure both teams have moved on, and they're basically they've moved on. And I think this will be a much more grounded game. I don't think the offensive fireworks will be there as much. Well, actually, I do think there will be. They will be there for the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs in this one. The Chiefs have a better offense. Their defense has started to play better. I still don't think they're an amazing defense, but they can do something. I think they can get some stops. And yes, I know, it's crazy. I've got the Patriots losing in the divisional round. I know. That's insane. I don't know why I'm doing this. In my head, I'm thinking, this reminds me of the Cleveland Cavaliers when they were the 4 seed with LeBron and literally no one picked them except for me. And I was correct. They made it to the finals in 2018. Look, you know what? I'm going with my head and my heart because I think the Chiefs are a better team and I want the Chiefs to beat the Patriots. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here. So, just 2 weeks removed from that crazy finish to the decade on Sunday Night Football for the NFC West crown, we're just going to go do it again. I'll probably have a heart attack. My heart cannot handle this stress, bro. Jeez. Anyways, Niners are going to be coming into this after a bye, and the Seahawks are going to be coming into this after having to go to Philly and winning a playoff game. I'm definitely not going to count out the Seahawks. This will not be a blowout. This is going to be another close game, probably some crazy heroics. I'm going to be getting crazy 2013 NFC Championship vibes from this one. You know what? It is what it is. But I do think the Niners will be winning in the end. I'm really hoping that the Niners win this. I'm really hoping. Please win this. I'm really hoping the Niners win. Oh my gosh. That would suck if we lost this, bro. But yeah, I'm hoping the Niners win. Up next is the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. I would say this game is going to be a blowout in the Saints' favor, but because they're playing in Lambeau, it's going to be really, really cold. And the Saints don't play outside that much, because if you remember, they play in a dome. And I don't know how they're going to do in the cold weather. I think they'll have to adjust to it. They'll start off slow, but their overall talent is just much greater than the Packers, in my opinion. And I think they will be going to win this and play the Niners, hopefully the Niners, in the NFC Championship game. Before I talk about this, I'm just going to say I have the Chiefs winning against the Ravens. First of all, they beat them earlier on in the season, and I know people are going to say, well, that was a different Ravens team. Their defense was not as good. They didn't have the running game as fleshed out as they do now. I agree. But if anyone's going to be able to win, I think it's going to be Andy Reid. He's going to put up some random scheme that's going to work to perfection or something. I don't know. And if there's anyone who's going to outduel Lamar Jackson, if there's anyone that's going to outperform him, it's Patrick Mahomes. I feel like everyone's gotten on this Lamar train, and they've completely forgotten how amazing of a player Pat Mahomes really is. And I think he's going to remind everyone here in the AFC Championship, win a close, hard-fought battle against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, a game that was touted as Game of the Year. And I think a lot of people are going to want to see this one. Of course, if it happens again. Yeah. I just go watch the highlights of the regular season game. What was it? Week 14. Just go watch the highlights. This is going to be a fireworks game. Bomb after bomb. Both teams are going to go after each other. I don't know, man. I'm going with my heart here, and I'm hoping the Niners pull it out. Yeah, I don't feel super confident in that, but I fingers crossed, man. So that's gonna lead us to Super Bowl 54. Kansas City and the Chiefs taking on San Francisco and the 49ers. Two offensive geniuses collide. Andy Reid versus Kyle Shanahan. We've got Patrick Mahomes and Jimmy Garoppolo. Travis Kelce versus George Kittle. Tyreek Hill versus another speedy, tiny guy, Deebo Samuel. This is gonna be must-see TV. If it happens, of course. If it happens, of course. Because, honestly, anything could happen in these playoffs. Once again, I'm going to go with my heart. Look, you can call me biased or whatever. I just really want to see this happen. I'm hoping this happens. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. Hopefully.